Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Epoch, and in this video I want to tell you about the upcoming game Dragon Quest Builders 2, which will launch on July 12th on PlayStation and Switch. Now it's a game I've been waiting for a while, since I really enjoyed the first one, and in this video I just want to tell you what the game is all about and what it exactly does. So newcomers can catch up if they haven't played the first one, but I'll also go over some of the new features they're bringing to the sequel and what they're adding and what they changed. So let's get started. But a quick side note, there is right now a playable demo available on the console stores for both PlayStation and the Switch, so be sure to check that out. Now let's immediately talk about the elephant in the room. Now Dragon Quest Builders is essentially a Minecraft-like game. Now building is a very large part of the game. You collect blocks and put them on top of each other to create massive structures. Some blocks do special stuff like create water or magnetic. But Dragon Quest Builders actually differentiates itself in a lot of ways, like for example by adding a healthy dose of RPG elements and taking place in the Dragon Quest world, which has quite a bit of lore. Though it doesn't really require you to know the story from the first game or any of the other mainline Dragon Quest games, it caters to both newcomers and fans of the games. Now let's start with what the story is all about. Your custom-made character is a young apprentice builder who is captured by the evil faction called Children of Hargon. Now these evil beings are outlawing buildings, cooking and other kinds of creation, and which builders like your character can do, because not everyone can build stuff, only builders can. Now your character manages to escape the clutches of these evildoers and wash up on the shores of the deserted island called the Isle of Awakening, where you encounter Malrod. He's a spirited fighter who lost his memories, and you quickly form a bond with him and begin to help out other people by completing their quests. You build towns and attract even more people, who in turn will help you out with managing your town and defeating the Children of Hargon. Along the way, you uncover the secrets of Malrod's past and unravel the riddles of the mysterious land you washed up on. Now let's get into the gameplay. Like I already mentioned, it's Minecraft-like. You collect blocks and items by destroying them, after which you can pick them up and use them to create anything you can imagine, going from buildings to statues to roller coasters to pixel art. Now in the first game you were even able to create traps to kill attacking monsters. I don't know if they're bringing that back, but I would assume that they will. But anyway, if you can imagine it, you can make it. Cook food to keep yourself from going hungry and even starving to death. You can create all kinds of furniture and tend to your garden. Now I will be making a very small video in which I showcase how you can build a very generic house with very limited materials in the demo. It won't be an accurate depiction, but it will just give you an idea. I will release that one very soon. And once you've built something, you can also share your creations on the new bulletin board. There will be more online options, like for example sharing your videos, sharing your creations through the bulletin board, or even visiting each other's world. If you don't want to create these things alone, you can invite up to 3 friends to help you out. You can visit each other's vacant islands and build all sorts of massive structures. And if you don't want people to mess your world up, you can just set things up so no one can destroy anything what's already there. But you can't help each other through the main story. For Switch, offline co-op is possible, but unfortunately for the PS version, it's online only, and neither is there any crossplay between Switch or PlayStation 4. Now the map has become a lot larger than the previous game. Apparently every new island you arrive at fits a certain theme. Now for example, an island of farmers will be a great place to learn more about planting and harvesting vegetables and fruit. Now I found the world map online, which I'm not going to show because I want this video to be spoiler free, but let me just say we got a lot of content coming our way. Now let's quickly go over a few of the new features and they will be adding and some of the things they have changed. First of all, you can dash, which makes you move a lot faster than you normally do by consuming a stamina gauge. You use the same kind of gauge when you're underwater, and yes, you can explore underwater areas that are as deep as 100 blocks and even swim by tapping the jump button. I will release another video on building underwater before the official launch, so be sure to check that out. Your character can also level up at fixed times. So in the first game you got a special item to increase your health at fixed times when you completed certain quests. Now you just gain the same HP when you level up, so it doesn't really matter so far, because I didn't either see any level requirements on items yet, so I don't think there's going to be a big change. Now you can swing your weapon faster than you did in the first game, and you can gain some new skills as you complete the missions, going from an AoE attack to a double jump, which will make the combat a lot more interesting maybe for some. They also removed weapon durability with the wind mantle. You can glide down from any place imaginable. It's a little bit comparable to the Breath of the Wild Zelda game. Now you can also play in first person mode, which was very weird for me at the start, but when inside houses with a low roof this is very convenient. It really grew quite quickly on me. I hate it for combat though, but as you build items you can now just, it's easier to see where you put it down when you're actually building stuff. As you're also building items at the table at the workshop, you can now also select how many you want to build at once. I would have loved that in the first game. I'm not really sure how I should pronounce this word. With a hoe, you can alter blocks to give them a slope. This way you can use them as ramps or roofs. You can also attach swings to the ceiling from which you can jump off at greater heights. The building height in the first game was about 30 blocks high. It has been increased to 100 blocks, so 100 blocks up and 100 blocks down in the water. So you can build some monsters, buildings or towers or statues or whatever you want. And about 100 new kinds of blocks were added to the game, so there will be enough diversity. Anyway, that's it for now. This video was just meaning to help you guys catch up before the game launches on July 12th. Now I have another 2 or 3 videos in mind before the official launch, where I will show off how you build a small house, how you can build huge underwater bases, and everything I found about the pre-order bonuses, and as well the 3 DLC packs we'll get after launch. So be sure to hit the subscribe button if you want to see more content like this one, and thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time. See ya!